No one pays much attention to the ordinary until they restore democracy, feed the hungry, save the seas, or protect the dignity of a people. For how can one see greatness in the unassuming, the soft-spoken, the frail, or the humble, if it's measured by the usual yardstick of success? The man whose name now bears Asia's most prestigious award seemed ordinary by all means, except that even as a mechanic, he already had the sense to improve the lives of his fellow men. What is it about ordinary men and women who turn their back on a comfortable life so they can clean up oceans and light up villages? How can they know that what they fight for will make governments sit up and listen? What moves these ordinary people to do extraordinary things? It's called greatness of spirit. It is celebrated every 31st of August by the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation as a fitting homage to the legacy of the Philippine president who was once called Man of the Masses. He believed that the little man is entitled to a little bit more of everything, and that no one's dignity should ever be compromised. Today, over 300 ordinary men and women have displayed the same conviction and courage to transform society, and thus have been honored with the Ramon Magsaysay Award. For protecting fundamental human rights, for encouraging the poor to become asset creators, or for just playing music that colors the mind. And while the award can boost ordinary men and women to celebrity, many of the winners use it to enable them to work much harder for the communities they serve, because they know that the award is not about them, but about the solutions they make. That's how ordinary men and women become extraordinary.
President Ramon Magsaysay, the seventh president of the Philippines, has a dream for the common man. He once said, "I believe that the little man is fundamentally entitled to a little bit more food in his stomach, a little bit more clothes on his back, and a little more roof over his head." From his humble beginning to the highest office in the Philippines, he envisioned a world where each person could lead a life of dignity and fulfillment, where the potential was recognized and nurtured. His presidencies aim to uplift every Filipino, driven by a belief in the power of individual potential and collective effort. Yet, it was not only his word, but his action that endeared him to the masses. He turned his promises and aspirations to realities. Belief actions speak louder. The people, in turn, love him back. This is a testament to Magsaysay's dedication to public service. In honor of President Magsaysay's enduring legacy, the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation was established. The foundation continues to celebrate and uphold the value that characterize his kind of leadership. Today, as we mark President Ramon Magsaysay's 117th birth anniversary, let us remember him not just as a leader, but a man of vision. One who transforms and touches the lives of his nation and inspired the world.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. I am Susan Afan, the president of the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation. It is my honor to welcome you all to the global announcement of the 20th Ramon Magsaysay Awardees. In many parts of Asia, prayer flags symbolize peace, compassion, strength, and wisdom. As these flags wave in the wind, they carry our deepest aspirations, hopes, and prayers, spreading their positive influence far and wide. Just as the wind propels the flags to send these messages, the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation, since its establishment in 1957, has been dedicated to recognize and honor individuals and organizations in Asia who demonstrate indomitable greatness of spirit, thus transforming the lives of millions. Today, we gather to celebrate the Ramon Magsaysay Awardees, whose selfless service reflects the ideals of which President Ramon Magsaysay is remembered. Our Ramon Magsaysay Awardees over the past 6 decades epitomize what it means to have visions unbound, reimagining the world, creating innovative solutions, and daring to confront the most pressing challenges of our time. As we mark the 66th year of the Ramon Magsaysay Awards, we continue to ignite these visions as a collective force to reshape our world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to introduce Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation's chairperson, Cecilia Cheche Lazaro, and the esteemed members of the Board of Trustees, who will announce the 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardees.
Good morning from Manila, the Philippines. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation, it is my honor and privilege to announce the 5 recipients of the 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Award. Our first Ramon Magsaysay awardee under the category Emergent Leadership is a 38-year-old woman working in Aceh, Indonesia. 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardee for Emergent Leadership, Farwisa Farhan.
For the last 30 years, the world has strongly embraced the phrase,
that has permeated society: women empowerment. In the Indonesian archipelago, one woman has embraced the concept of women empowerment and has used this to fuel her fight in environmental protection. 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardee for Emergent Leadership, Farwiza Farhan. As founder of Hutan Alam dan Lingkungan Aceh, otherwise known as HAKA, Farhan is a leading figure in strengthening the protection, conservation, and restoration of the Lucer ecosystem, an Indonesian biodiversity hotspot and one of Asia's largest carbon sinks. Through innovative grassroots programs on forest monitoring, policy advocacy and community, and women empowerment, HAKA has become one of the world's guardians on climate change mitigation and adaptation, and biodiversity protection, ensuring the long-term prosperity of communities not only in Aceh, but the region at large. The driving force behind this inspiring transformation is Farwiza Farhan, a woman. Imagine the limitless possibilities for the millions of girls and women in Asia and beyond who will be inspired and empowered by Farhan's youthful energy and zeal, her sense of adventure, her transformative leadership, and her greatness of spirit.
Our second Ramon Magsaysay Awardee for 2024 is from Thailand, the Rural Doctors Movement.
Renowned anthropologist Margaret Mead said, quote, "A small group of thoughtful people could change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has," unquote. The Rural Doctors Movement of Thailand, comprising doctors who have volunteered their services since the 1970s, has implemented reforms that have transformed the national healthcare landscape of their kingdom. They have demonstrated the power of the collective, becoming highly influential forces in the health sector, from introducing changes in healthcare policies to opposing the commercialization of medicine to promoting both vertical and horizontal equity. At present, the movement continues its proud legacy of upholding justice, equality, and good governance while battling corruption and standing by people in times of crisis. These doctors, this group of thoughtful people, envision reforms in rural communities and have put their visions into action, reshaping the national landscape. Through their greatness of spirit, they now inspire not only Asia, but the rest of the world with their boundless vision and unwavering commitment.
For the first time in our 66-year history, a transformative leader from the Kingdom of Bhutan will receive the Ramon Magsaysay Award. Our third Ramon Magsaysay Awardee from Bhutan, Karma Punsho.
Leading global experts have pointed out three pillars: commitment to promoting education, dedication to nurturing local enterprises, and passion for safeguarding cultural heritages and traditions. Over the past 25 years, this is what 2020 fashion and intelligent consumption, and bridging Bhutan's rich and colorful past with its bright and hopeful future through research and documentation. The organization's impact on the Kingdom of Bhutan is undeniable. All of this has been made possible through Karma Punsho's transformative leadership, guided by the monastic values he acquired as a former monk. Today, Bhutanese people have expanded horizons where they can grow, pursue their interests and passions, and express themselves creatively because of Karma Punsho's greatness of spirit. His visionary commitment has turned potential into tangible progress, nurturing a flourishing future for his community.
Our fourth Ramon Magsaysay Awardee for 2024 is from Vietnam, Nguyen Thi Ngoc Phong.
Dr. Nguyen Thi Ngoc Phong is a born healer. She has used her abilities as a doctor to aid the victims of Agent Orange, the toxic chemicals sprayed by the US Army over her country from 1961 to 1971, during the height of the Vietnam War. This horrific episode in Vietnam's history resulted to the exposure of 4.8 million people, the death of hundreds of thousands, and the deformities and fatal diseases of individuals, which continue to linger on 4 generations later. Dr. Phuong's transformative leadership began as an obstetrician at the Thu Duc Hospital, where she set up the Hoa Binh Village, or Peace Village, that somewhat became the launchpad for the Vietnam Association for the Victims of Agent Orange, or VAVA. Dr. Phuong, through her sheer dedication, intensive research and studies in the 1980s, established the link between Agent Orange and birth defects among Vietnamese. Translating her vision into action, Dr. Phuong provided not only physical healing, but also a sanctuary for those in desperate need, helped open the doors for millions of Vietnamese attain the justice and restore the dignity that they seek and they deserve. Dr. Phuong's work is an imperative call for global peace. And through her greatness of spirit, she reminds the world that, despite mankind's propensity for violence and conflict, mankind also has the capacity and capability to mend physical and psychological wounds, both on an individual capacity and in a communal level.
Our 5th Ramon Magsaysay Awardee is Japanese master filmmaker and creative genius Miyazaki Hayao.
Over the last 40 years, modern animated classics like My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, and Spirited Away have teased our minds and enchanted our imaginations. Behind these masterpieces is 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardee Miyazaki Hayao, founder of Japan's Studio Ghibli. Long hailed as a visionary and master of the arts, perhaps what gets lost in the unprecedented praise is Miyazaki's humanity. With every stroke of his pen, whether to draw his characters or to write their words, we feel the passion that drives Miyazaki's heart and that permeates the greatness of his spirit. Studio Ghibli films touch on complicated subjects such as environmental destruction, the horrors of war and conflict, and fear of the unknown, yet handled with such nuance and care that they have redefined our concepts of pacifism, environmentalism, and self-empowerment. For 4 decades, Miyazaki Hayao has not only delighted the global audience, both young and old alike, but has taught all of us, through the magic of animation, to dream of peace and better societies, and to view the world with wonder and awe.
With immense pride, I present to you the 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardees. From Bhutan, Karma Puncho. From Japan, Miyazaki Hayao. From Thailand, Rural Doctors Movement. From Vietnam, Nguyen Thi Ngoc Phuong. And for emergent leadership from Indonesia, Farwiza Farhan. These transformative leaders are molding norms, stoking pathways, painting virtues, transforming systems, weaving peace, reimagining a world born from countless dreams. Thank you everyone for joining us today as we herald the selfless service, transformative leadership, and greatness of spirit of the 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardees. May they inspire all of us to work towards our vision for a better and kinder Asia for all. We invite the Asian community and the world at large to join us in celebrating the greatness of spirit of our 2024 Ramon Magsaysay Awardees. Join us for each awardee's individual lectures over the next 3 months to learn more about their inspiring lives and successful solutions for the peoples of Asia. And we invite you to take part in the most inspiring day of the year, the 66th Ramon Magsaysay Awards presentation ceremonies on Saturday, November 16, 2024 at the Metropolitan Theater in Manila, Philippines, and via live stream on the Ramon Magsaysay Awards official Facebook page and YouTube channel.